Good evening and welcome to the Irish Art Show, broadcast to you from the Scientology Community Centre. Tonight our guest is Dublin singer-songwriter Pamela Tully. She learned her craft in cover bands for some years, but it was not until 2021 that she decided to go solo. Now she is recording and performing her own material. She is accompanied tonight on guitar by Philip O'Toole. Please welcome them both to the show.
Do I bring out the worst in you to make you do the things you do? Do I make you sad? Oh God, I am glad that's not the way it was in my head. Pick up the pieces, they say. Tell me, baby, are they too far away? Fight for control. I want to believe love takes hold. I fight for control. I want to believe love takes hold. Strip back the ego, strip back control. Battle cry, baby. No one wins. Thank you. This next one we're going to do is called Fractured. It's a little bit of a slow one, and it's for anybody that's been hurt in love. Haven't seen you walking by, haven't seen you catch my eye. Left here and I'm wondering why. Am I the reason how my heart is aching? Feel like I'm closing in, going back to where I've been. Gotta let those walls come down. I'm gonna drown. Didn't bring a heart in this to break it. Even though it seems I'm always looking to escape it. You came along when I was all alone. Made me feel like I would never ever be on my own. Please be patient with my fractured heart. Come on here, I'll show you where to start. Please ignore my need for perfection. next one is called Just Like You. And it's for anybody that's ever been going through something and they needed something like upbeat to get them over. So hopefully you enjoy. I heard that song ringing in my ear. I can feel you near. Will you protect me? I'm not sure what to do with this. Never felt this fear. I need saving. When I get up off this floor, I'm gonna run, I'm gonna soar. 'Cause you know I am not sick anymore. I'm gonna get out, break through, stop hiding behind you. I'm gonna try to fix it like I do, but it's not true. I'm not perfect, I am just like you. In my altered state of mind, I know I'm tough and I can be unkind. I'm looking scared and feeling left behind. So now that I cry, here I am in the waiting room. Can't stand that view. I feel like faking. I don't know about you. I don't know what to do. I'm gonna lose my cool. And now I'm shaking when I just walk out this door. I'm gonna run, I'm gonna soar. 'Cause you know I am not sick anymore. I'm gonna get out, break through, stop hiding behind you. I'm gonna try to fix it like I do, but it's not true. I'm not perfect, I am just like you. In my altered state of mind, I know I'm tough and I can be unkind. I'm looking scared and feeling left behind. So now that I cry, I'll try. Here I am. Here I am. I don't know me anymore now. I'm alone and so low. So low. Ooh, I'm gonna try to fix it like I do, but it's not true. I'm not perfect, I am just like you. In my altered state of mind, I know I'm tough and I can be unkind. I'm looking scared and feeling left behind. So now that I cry, I'll try. Thanking you. We're going to do one more original for you and then we're going to move on to a few covers. This next one is my newest single and it's called Still Be There. And it is for anybody that has had regret in love. So it could be a partner, a friend, a family member. But if you regret something and you're trying to come back looking for forgiveness. If I called you, would you still be there? And if I wanted to, would you still want me to? I know that it's been a while. would you still be there? Will you take me back? You said you'd take me back. Please just take a chance. If I called you, would you still be there? And if I wanted to, would you still want me to? I know that it's been a while. I know that I made you cry. If I called you, would you still be there? I know that it's been a while. I know that I made you cry. But if I called you, would you still be there? That's my latest single. So we're going to move on to a couple of covers now. So this one is by somebody called Sia, and it is such a great song. It is one of them. It's about never giving up and getting back up when something is really, really bad. So we'll give this one a go. I've battled demons that won't let me sleep. Called to the sea, but she abandoned me. But I won't ever give up, no, never give up, no, no. No, I won't ever give up, no, never give up, no, no. And I won't let you get me down. I'll keep getting up when I hit the ground. I'll never give up, no, I'll never give up, no, no. No, I won't let you get me down. I'll keep getting up when I hit the ground. I'll never give up, no, I'll never give up, no, no. I'll find my way, find my way. 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 Oh yeah, I'm haunted by the distant past. Called to the skies, but she was overcast. I won't ever give up, no, I'll never give up, no, no. No, I won't ever give up, no, I'll never give up, no, no. And I won't let you get me down. I'll keep getting up when I hit the ground. No, I'll never give up, no, I'll never give up, no, no. No, I won't let you get me down. I'll keep getting up when I hit the ground. I'll never give up, no, I'll never give up, no, no. I'll find my way, find my way. 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 I'll never give up, no, I'll never give up, no, no. I'll never give up, no, I'll never give up, no, no. I'll never give up, no, I'll never give up, no, no. No, I'll never give up, no, I'll never give up, no, no. All right, our last one, we're going to do one more for you by one of my all-time favorites, one of my inspirations, Pink. She is an amazing singer-songwriter, so this one is called Perfect. Made a wrong turn once or twice, dug my way out, blood and fire, bad decisions, that's alright. Welcome to my silly life. Mistreated, misplaced, misunderstood, misknowing. Look how we all make it, filled with so much hatred, such a tired thing. It's enough, I've done all I can think of, chased down all these demons, I've seen you do the same. Oh, oh, pretty, pretty please, if you ever feel like you're less than perfect. Pretty, pretty please, don't you ever feel like you're nothing. You are perfect. The whole world's scared, but I swallowed the fear. The only thing I should be drinking is an ice cold beer. So cool and lying, and we try too hard. A waste of our time. Don't looking for the critics, they're everywhere. They don't like my jeans, they don't get my hair. Skated ourselves, and we do it all again. Why do I do that? Why do we do that? Yeah! Oh, pretty, pretty please, if you ever feel like you're less than perfect. Pretty, pretty please, don't you ever feel like you're nothing. You are perfect to me. You are perfect to me. You're perfect to me. You're perfect to me.
What a wonderful performance here this evening. I'm sure, like myself at home, you enjoyed every moment of it. And I loved the wonderful song that is Still Be There. And of course, I love this lyric that Pamela sang, when I get up off this floor, I'm gonna run, I'm gonna soar. That's exactly what she's done. I'm looking forward to interviewing you here on the Irish Art Show, Pamela.
Thank you so much for having us.
You're very welcome. I love this lyric.
Do you know what? That lyric is one of the ones, like you're saying, it's one of the ones that just stands out for me. And when I wrote it, it was one of those kind of, it clicked, and I just loved the lyric, and it fit really, really well in the song that I put it into.
And it kind of also is about your life.
It is indeed, yeah. So like, it's been a crazy couple of years, the last couple of years, but like my journey into original singer-songwriter, but that's the second song that I released in my journey. And yeah, like we'll get into it about why I'm here and why I'm doing this original music dream now.
We might take it back to when you were a child. Were you singing?
I was, yeah. I was one of those kids that was doing the show for my mum and dad, you know, in the sitting room every evening. But no, I've grown up in doing like stage school and doing lots of shows and stuff like that. And then over the years, as I got older, I got into the cover band scene, and I did that for a very long time and had an absolute ball. Loved going up and down the country, singing loads of different songs. I don't think I was ever really brave enough to dip my toe into the original singer-songwriter scene. It's very different. I would say the cover band scene is like you're entertaining an audience, you're singing other people's songs, which are incredible, and you're having a great time doing it. And I had a ball. As I said, I was in a band called Night Shift, and we had a great time getting to know each other and just singing fantastic songs up and down the country.
And nice having the connection with the band as well.
Exactly.
Traveling with a band, they become family.
They do, exactly, because you're with them every weekend, you know, a couple of days a week, you're rehearsing, you're honing your craft, so to speak, and you're just having a great time doing it. So that was about 12 or 13 years of me doing the cover band scene with the guys.
And where did you get the inspiration? Like, where are your lyrics coming from? Was it like, I know you do like Lady Gaga, because you mentioned it in your performance.
Yeah.
Who doesn't?
Amazing singer-songwriter.
You know, who doesn't?
Performer.
And you did a great job, by the way.
Thank you.
You're fabulous.
Thank you.
So, are you getting inspiration from the likes of Lady Gaga? Well, obviously you are, but you know, or is it yourself, your life?
I think it's a bit of everything. Like, I mean, anybody that's going to produce songs or like start songwriting themselves, you take a lot of your own experience, and then you try to mirror it around experiences of people. So collectively, everybody will have an experience of love. Everybody will have an experience of friendship. Everyone will have an experience of maybe, you know, being heartbroken in love. So I try to take my own experiences and then make them more relatable to everybody, if you like. So I think for me, the biggest thing is like, having been in the cover scene, I love rock music, and I love the likes of Lady Gaga, Pink, and the way that they can kind of bring pop and rock together. So I try to build songs that are building upon that kind of genre, but making the lyrics really relatable, that people can just sing along to and relate to.
And do you think when you were in the cover bands that you could actually write songs then, but it just wasn't something you were doing?
Oh, that's a really good question. I don't know, to be honest. I think I kind of...
It was just like one of these things that hit you.
It was one of those things that I was like, when I was in the band, I'd be writing things on the side, but I never really, like, it was never really serious. It was like, oh, I think there's a bit of a song in there, but I'm not really sure. And then you'd go off and do a load of gigs again, and you'd kind of forget about it and say, oh, next year I'm going to do that. Next year I'm going to get into the studio and I'm going to start trying to get my bits of songs together in a one full song, if that makes sense.
It does, and I actually think as well, when you're touring with a band, you're constantly learning songs for the band.
Yeah.
You know, so
it
doesn't give your head space.
Yeah, so you kind of have to give yourself the time to go, actually, I'm going to try and write my song, not learn another song or learn another lyric. What is it that I actually want to talk about? What's my story?
I mean, did it take longer to do that than you thought?
Yes.
To put a whole song together?
You know? I think, okay, well, if I go back to like 2020, 2021, I had lots of bits of songs. And I had one in particular that I thought was like a fully fledged song, if you like. And I reached out to Stuart Gray, who's my now producer and really good friend. And he has his own recording studio called Jealoustown Studios. And I remember calling him and saying, look, I want to do this, but I don't know how to do it. I don't have a band, it's just me. I'm a singer, I'm a songwriter, I think. I have stuff here, can I come in and try and put this together? And to be honest, I was really nervous going in, because I thought he was going to say to me, like, go away and do some lessons on songwriting and come back to me and then we'll have a look at it. But that didn't happen. We just got on really well. And the first song, which is called Battle Cry Baby, we got it together in a couple of days and we kind of got to know each other, and he was giving me some hints and tips. But really I had the song written, I just needed the music and the chords and everything behind it. And then, yeah, we made it, and I couldn't believe it. Like, I was like, this is an actual song. We made it, and
Amazing.
We released it, and all independently. So when I say it was a baptism of fire, because I had no clue what I was doing, and I just said, I'm going to do this and give it a go and see what happens.
I mean, I'm sure that must have felt really, you know, a proud moment.
It was
to have that song there.
It was pride and nerve-wracking at the same time.
And obviously you're continuing to create more music.
Yeah, I think as I got a little bit more confident doing it, I was like, no, I have lots of things here that I want to talk about. And like the second single was all about my recovery journey, and that was a really special one for me. And again, you get inspiration from everything. So you could be in the car and you'll hear something and you'll go, oh, hang on, that's a really good line there. And you'll start writing things down, or you'll take out your phone and you'll record a voice note. And then you kind of build on it. So you might be, what I find with me anyway, every time I get into bed and I'm trying to go asleep, things pop into my head. So little ideas and lyrics and lines, and I have to write them down or else they're gone.
Yes.
So yeah, like I'm learning as I go. I would say I'm absolutely don't know everything about it, and I'm still learning, but it's great.
And I've heard some songwriters say all the songs that they lost by not writing down that title.
Oh my God,
or
it's
that
so true.
thought they had, and they didn't. They just said, oh, I'll remember it later, and it's gone.
And you don't, it's gone. So if you don't write it down, it definitely is gone. Sometimes they come back to you, but you never get, it's like those little nuggets where you just have to stop and go, hang on, I write it down or record it somewhere so I don't forget it. And then you can build on it. And
I see that you've actually got some airplay as well.
Yeah, I was very lucky. Like, look, any independent artist will tell you it's really difficult when, like, look, you're not known, you're writing songs, you're trying to find your audience, you're trying to see who will this appeal to, you're trying to get it out there. So look, I've worked with companies that have helped me do press releases, and then I've done it on my own. I've used my contacts, I've contacted radio stations myself, I've contacted the likes of the magazines, the blogs, and I've just kept knocking on the doors. I think that's what you have to do, especially in this day and age. The amount of original music that's being released every single day, and these are incredible songs, and some of them never get listened to. because there's such a wealth of talent, not only in this country, but across the globe.
Yes.
It can be really hard to get your name out there. So you just have to keep knocking on the door. So I've been quite lucky in that I haven't given up. I've just been like, please play my song.
Keep knocking.
Keep knocking. You have to.
Keep knocking.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm wondering, thinking of, you haven't toured the music yet? Sure you haven't?
As in,
have you toured your original music?
No, I haven't. I've done a few bits, so that's kind of the next thing to me. I've done shows where I've been asked to come in and maybe do 1 or 2 songs.
Yeah.
But the next thing now into next year is, look, I need to get out and get a full band behind me. I need to be out like regularly gigging my own stuff, because I want to connect with an audience, and there's something really special about performing your own songs live. Like, whatever about being in the studio and creating them, that's amazing. But then when you get the finished product and you go, I want people to hear this, I want to perform this now, that's another level of where I want to go into next year.
Wait till they're singing it back to you.
Oh, that's the
Could you
dream.
imagine that?
That's the dream. If that happens, like, absolutely amazing.
Wouldn't that be, that'd be just fantastic,
Yeah,
wouldn't it?
that's
To
the
hear
plan.
them singing back your
Imagine, like, I'm sure
just
every
unbelievable.
singer-songwriter, every artist will say to you, all I want is people to listen to the music. You don't make music for them not to listen to it.
I think even for every cover singer.
Yeah, there you go.
They're even happy when ABBA's being sung back to them. Or
Exactly,
Tina
because you're
Turner.
engaging in an audience and you know that they're
Let alone
happy.
your own song.
Yeah, exactly.
Can I take you back to 2020?
Yes,
Because obviously you had some journey altogether,
I did.
to say the least. You discovered you had a tumour on your brain.
Yes.
If you want to maybe tell us a few things
Yeah.
about that.
So let me
was a
set the
game changer
scene.
for a
A
lot of
little bit of a
things.
game changer.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
absolutely. So back in 2020, I was like the entire country. We were at home because of COVID. Everybody had been sent home, and we were balancing. I was a new mammy. My daughter was 1 at the time, so me and my husband were just balancing everything like the country. And for some reason, I was getting headaches. Now, nothing out of the ordinary. Something that would be like, take a paracetamol, you know, you're fine. The way you see me right now is the way I was back then. But something made me go to the doctor, and I went to my GP, and she said, look, we'll do an MRI. And me never in a million years thinking that an MRI is going to show up a brain tumour, but that's exactly what happened. Now, I am very, very lucky in that the tumour that I had was something called a meningioma. Typically they're benign. Typically you can have them for years and you'd never know about it. So I wasn't symptomatic. I didn't have seizures. I didn't lose control of, say, one part of my body, which is what a lot of people will have when they have a really serious tumour. They're all serious, but they're all different levels of seriousness, if that makes sense. I was very quickly brought into Beaumont Hospital. I seen my specialist, but unfortunately for me, from June to November, mine had doubled in size. So mine was growing, and it was in an area of my brain that could have had an impact on my speech. So as you can imagine, for a singer and for somebody that's, you know, working, I talk for a living, I'm singing, absolutely petrified. What am I going to do? So I didn't really have a choice. I had to have the surgery because it was growing. Had an amazing surgeon and had a really amazing outcome in that my tumour was completely removed. Now, my tumour, what happens is when they take it out, it goes to pathology and they test it to see what grade it is. So unlike any other kind of like cancer or tumour in the body, the grades in a brain tumour can grade from 1 to 4. So 1 being like the really good one, benign, 4 being cancerous. And these are the really horrific ones that you'll hear people saying, I have like a year to live. But thankfully for me, mine was a grade 2. It wasn't cancerous, but it has a higher percentage recurrence rate. So what that means is, for me, I'm in the system for life. I'll be scanned all the time. It could grow again. Fingers crossed it doesn't. I didn't have anything left behind. Mine was like completely removed. Now, the recovery was a different story. It was very long. It was very hard. I wasn't back to work for a very long time. People that have had brain surgery will say to you that, like, it's a fatigue. It's not a tiredness. It's this fatigue that takes over. It's like your body just says to yourself, no, you're done. You can't do anymore. So I, went to therapy. I did a lot of work on myself, but it took a long time to get back to where I am right now, like well over a year and a half.
Well, I'm really proud of you.
So, but that's the thing. This is the
Seriously
reason
proud.
why I'm doing the music, because that was, for me, the biggest thing, the biggest kick that I needed was you've just been faced with something that could have been absolutely life-changing. And it was, in a way, in that it gave me the push to go, well, what are you waiting on? Why are you not doing your own music? If nobody listens to it, at least you could say you did it.
Exactly. And we were kind of saying this earlier on before the interview. We were saying that no one's coming to help you.
No.
No one's coming to hand you this, or hand you this gig, or hand you the show, or the dream you've always had. The only one's going to hand it to you is you.
Yeah.
Is you.
And I think that is the biggest thing I'll take from the whole entire experience was, if you want to do something, like, we get one life, just one.
Absolutely.
There's no round two. You get one go at this, make it what you want it to be. And if you have a dream, go and try and fulfill it.
And you know, if you even look at how many days are in 20 years, it's not a lot. If you actually look through it's more the days than the years. If you think about it, you kind of go, wow, is that all the days, you know?
I know.
So I'm really proud. Well done, you.
Thank you.
What's next for you, obviously?
Make more music,
Yay.
do more gigs, learn my craft, keep going, and please God, into 2025, you know, more music and gigging all my stuff. That's the plan.
Well, I want to see more of you.
Thank you.
Thanks so much.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thanks so much.
I really appreciate it.
You were fantastic.
Thank you.
Can you let us know about your social media?
Oh,
tell everybody at home.
Absolutely.
Connect with you.
It is Tully Pamela on Instagram. It's Pamela Tully Music on Facebook. It is Pamela Tully Music on TikTok. Pamela Tully Music on YouTube. So the only one that's different is the Instagram. But if you just put Pamela Tully into any of the socials, the streaming platforms, it'll come up.
Well, you're fantastic.
Thank you.
You're fantastic. Well, ladies and gentlemen, what a story there. An uplifting story in the end to show that if you want to do something, do it today. Don't wait for it. So on behalf of myself, Angel, and all the crew, and of course, the beautiful Pamela, and very talented Pamela, thank you so much. We'll see you next week. Good night.